Hey babes, it's Melissa. So if you can't tell by the title of this video, I am not talking about love this week. That is because I am listening to myself and I'm kind of going off of what's going on in my life. So currently, the past couple of days, I've been dealing with just insecurities, like normal insecurities that every other person struggles with. So I've had to stop and kind of think about, what are these insecurities and why am I letting them affect my normal day-to-day life? I think that a lot of the times we tell people, stop being insecure, like love yourself, there's all these textbook answers like, oh, God loves you, blah, 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 you should love yourself, yada, yada, yada. But when it all comes down to it, there's a deep reason why you feel insecure. I've been talking to a couple people, not a whole lot of people, because I'm not gonna sit here and just quote unquote, kind of complain about my insecurities. And it's not that I don't want to seem weak, it's just I want to be able to have a couple people. One of them is one of my best friends and another one is a counselor that I actually see. After talking to both of those people, I'm kind of realizing, one, I'm normal, and two, my insecurities there's a reason behind them. Recently, the issue is comparison. And I kind of talked about this a little bit in another video. I will link it somewhere here. It's called Be Happy, Be Bright, Be You, and it's talking about being yourself. And I think that that's something that I've kind of had to buckle down and learn the past year or two. So I think that that's number one with insecurities, is that you have to be willing to be yourself. That's not gonna fix everyone's problem. Be you, because being me sometimes is really hard. I struggle with being happy with who I am as a person, because there's this image of myself that I see of who I want to be, and it's not who I am right now, and that's something that I have to deal with, and I have a feeling that a lot of people struggle with that. But take an inventory of who you are. I think that that's really important, because to love yourself is to know yourself. And I know that sounds super cliche, but I feel like that's a really good thing. You have to really know who you are to actually love yourself. And I guess a point number two is, whenever you are comparing yourself, know that you are comparing yourself to someone's highlight reel, and you have all of the behind the scenes when it comes to your life. You see the good things, and we filter a lot of things. I know I do. I'm trying to be more real and open and honest with this channel, just so that it kind of gives other people the freedom to realize that I'm a normal human being and I struggle with normal human being struggles just like everybody else in this world. So don't take social media too seriously. I think that that's a huge thing. Or people might think, oh, she drives a nice car, she has decent clothes. I buy a lot of my clothes on sale and I still am paying off my car. So woo! A lot of people like to pull the whole Wizard of Oz kind of thing. They want to put on this front and put on this mask and say, hey, this is who I want people to think I am. But really deep down, they're not who they are. That's something that I've been trying to kind of get out of when it comes to my social media. Is I want to be real. I want to be honest. That's been my Twitter kind of recently. It's filtered a little bit, but not as much as it used to be. I want to share a video by Marie Forleo about how it's easy to kind of be jealous of people that it seems like they have it all. And the second one is an article that I read yesterday, I believe it is, and it's 26 or 28 ways to be a little happier each day, and it all comes down to self-love. So you have to know yourself to love yourself, and the approval of people will never be enough. This morning in my spin class, I about cried. The instructor was talking about how we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and we are beautiful, and how we kind of look in the mirror and see a lot of imperfections and flaws. People that truly love us and care about us don't see us the way that we see us. We see us in kind of a skewed kind of way, but other people don't see that. So on the flip side of that, I think that it's really, really beneficial to compliment people, to express gratitude of somebody, to speak life into people. I think that that's extremely important, because we are our own worst critics. So I think that it's super, super important to just love on people and not just like, oh, hey, you're great, blah, blah, blah. Like, tell somebody why they're great. Like, tell somebody why you love them. Tell somebody why you care about them. Like, give people specifics. Like, I know that I like to hear specifics. Here's an example, and I'm gonna just say it. If this video is impactful to someone's life, like, I wanna know that this video impacted this person in this way. Like, that is super, super encouraging for me. So I'm sure that there are at least other people in the world that feel the same way. So that's kind of like my little ramble. I had no outline, no anything. I find that these videos where I just literally sit down, turn the camera on because I have something to say, usually come out the best. They're the worst to edit, but God, they are the best videos ever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I want to challenge you with giving somebody today a compliment or an encouragement, however that may be, and be specific. So yeah, I'm gonna challenge you guys with that. So do your homework and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. So I've decided that I want my serious sit down vlogs to be kind of like my love letters to you. And with that, sorry, my neighbor is like outside probably staring in here like, what is that crazy girl doing? Anyway.